All right, here we go. Let's change glasses. We're going to take a deep breath. We're going to grab our cup of coffee. Hi, good morning. Happy Friday. Just realized how small my eyes look. Oh my goodness, not enough makeup in the world today. Good morning. Happy Friday. It is Friday, September 26th, 2025. You're on Tamara's Paper Trail. I'm Tamara Bertram. I'm coming to you from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. It is Friday, 10:01. This is Coffee Break. This is my Stampin' Up! Virtual newsletter because real newsletters are hard, plus coffee. So I was scrambling. I was just getting a text. There's April. Good morning, April. Hi, Joy, Deborah, Trina, Lena. Good morning, friends. I just got, you guys. I am leaning into one of my favorite, I'm not sure about this hairdo. It's a little poofy today. Oh my gosh. I use my rounded brush. Can you tell? I look like a bubble. Maybe we'll talk. I don't know. Morning, Tracy. Yeah. I am leaning into my favorite mantra today. When you can't control the situation, control how you react to it. That's where your power is. That's what's going on this morning. Hi, Marilyn, Donna, Stacy. Oh, do you like it, Stacy? Thank you. And seriously, I'm not grasping for compliments. I'm uncertain. It's very bubbly today. Good morning, Winnipeg. Hello, Bev. Should you have turned left off the highway instead of the right? What are you doing in Winnipeg, my friend? Hi, Wanda. Wanda. Oh my gosh. I was going to say Wendy. I was going to say Wanda. Good morning, Wanda. I need a lot more coffee this morning. I slept last night. Pretty darn excited about that. I took a sleep aid as well as a sleep patch. I'm like, that doesn't sound bad at all, does it? So I did sleep, but I'm like, okay, we need to shake the cobwebs out. Oh, guten Tag, Claudia. This afternoon where Linda is. Hi, Pat. Good morning, you guys. Yeah, so I just got a text from my daughter. I'm not going to let things unravel today. I'm not going to spiral. It's not going to happen. Woke up, of course. When we went to bed, we heard that there was a postal strike. So that's fine. I'm like, just breathe through it. That's fine. Maybe we'll have some new news next week. Let's not freak out yet. Although, wasn't best pleased that I had literally an hour before taken a box to the post office to send on its merry way, and now it's stuck. So that upsets me. I don't like when I can't get things to people in the time that I expected. So that's fine. So this is the postal strike. So I'm reeling from that a little bit, doing a little quick dancing on a few things. Have to spend a lot of time this weekend thinking about, okay, the ifs, if this lasts for a while, then what? Because I've got a couple classes like this weekend. The plan was finish prepping my snowman class and get it in the mail. I've got stuff to prep and get in the mail for my team social on November 8th. So I just need to wrap my head around, okay, it is what it is. We're talking first world problems, right? Okay, so I might have to delay a class. Nobody dies, nobody loses a limb. Let's keep it all in perspective, Bertram. Just breathe through it. But I like things the way I like them. And I don't like to have to change. Well, nobody likes to have to change, right? But you're kind of backed into a corner and you have to. So it's fine. It's fine. Although what has me reeling in the last 4 minutes is Alicia just texted me, literally, 2 minutes before I go live, saying that we knew that back up the bus a bit. She's going to Italy on the 15th of October. She had won a villa stay for 4 nights in Tuscany. Pardon me. So her and her boyfriend are going for 10 days of amazingness, and she's been planning it and all the things. And then, pardon me, she found out a couple days ago that all of the taxis in, is it Rome? I think just Rome or somewhere. I'm thinking Rome. All the taxis and Uber are going to be on strike starting October 1st. I'm like, well, I got 2 weeks to figure that out. Maybe that won't be a problem. She just texted me saying airport strike in Rome, October 13th. Oh, you guys, if this screws up her trip, She did buy cancellation insurance because when this was all being booked, it was when we were in the midst of airline strikes and all the things. So she does have insurance, but that is so not the point. If this holiday, thank you, Laura. Thank you, my friend. Excellent, Bev. That sounds so good. I can't even. Yeah, there are just really no words for the level of disappointment for that little girl and for her mother. That which you cannot control, all you can do is control how you react to it. But oh my goodness, it's been one thing after another this week, honestly. So I'm just gonna keep on keeping on. It's all you can do, right? Keep it in perspective. It's a mail strike. Oh, okay. She's saying she thinks it's just 24 hours. Okay. It'll be what it'll be. And I do believe that everything happens for a reason. So let's just go with that. Okay. Anyway, other than that, pardon me. Other than that, it was a great week. I finished prepping my extravaganza. Today, I am going to put them all in their bags. I've got all of the pieces, everything is put together. I just have to go chink, 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 add everything to the bag, add everything to the bag. We've got the printouts are ready to go. Tracy and I have been busting our tails to get this sorted, get it right. It's been a lot of work, but this one had a really quick turnaround time. We couldn't order the product to a mail strike, Tracy. Oh my God. I would kind of prefer that right now to the other kind of mail strike. Oh my gosh. Anyway, the extravaganza, it's gone off really without a hitch, which is a little terrifying because of the short turnaround. We couldn't order the supplies, like the stamp sets and everything, until September 3rd. And so the prep time for me and the cutting time, it's been like 3 weeks, start to finish. It's seriously, I just had my breakfast, and apparently maybe my nose doesn't like ham. I don't know. I tried to keep it just protein. Yesterday was bad. Oh my gosh. So yesterday my stomach said, okay, all right, you want to play this, we're going to eat bad? Well, not bad. You're going to eat stuff that you haven't eaten in 45, 50 days? Okay, we'll show you. I had toast for breakfast. I hadn't had bread. I think I had a piece or two of bread this week, but I had 2 pieces of bread for breakfast. That hasn't happened in probably 2 months. Then for lunch, I was out. I was going to visit Dad, and I went, okay, I'm at Wendy's to get him his ice cream. And I thought, no, I'll get a chicken burger. I'm hungry, we'll get chicken. I mean, yeah, it's fast food, it's deep fried and it's garbage, but let's just do that. So I had a chicken burger, which was on a bun. And then dinner, Craig made his spaghetti, which is to die for, which I haven't partaken in months, just because the bloat of the spaghetti, and I don't know what's in it, if it's gluten or what's going on, but I haven't had that kind of food in the longest time. So I had that for dinner. About 10 minutes after I ate, it was like, oh no, everybody out of the pool. We're not that cramping going, when you think you've eaten something bad, off. Now, nothing was off, but my system went, nope, not today, Len. Closing that door. Everybody out. Overshare, I'm sure. I'm getting quite the visual, but it was just, okay. So we're going to eat better. So today we're back off all the breads and the gluten and the whey and all that stuff. And it's just kind of going to be some clean stuff today. So anyway, there's more scrolling that didn't scroll. Hey, good morning, Sheila. Yes. And so Sheila, I see the name that jogs my memory. So Wednesday I had my craft along with a number of my club girls, and that's always a great time. I put together I'll show you in a minute, but I put together my kit. That's part of World Card Making Day. So I got that done. It was just nice to relax and do that. So I got extravaganza done. I got my kit done, which is always nice. I got a lot of things checked off, a lot of behind the scenes work. So my 12 weeks of Christmas, those PDFs, they start rolling out on Monday. I've got the drafts are created. So I'm just waiting. I just have to upload pictures. It's a huge process, where for 12 emails, I have to add all these photos, and they have to be watermarked, and they have to be turned into PDFs and all the things. So I've started that process. That will be finished. Week 1 rolls out on Monday. Pardon me. And I think, don't quote me on this, but I think I'm going to have 3 projects this year. So I'm part of a collaboration with other demonstrators around the world. There's one that I've done for the last 2 years, and Jen Tinline, another Canadian demonstrator, she spearheads that one. Pardon me, that's the one I've been in for the last 2 years. And so there's there's the 12 projects. So there's 6 cards, and then generally I think 3 tags and bags and 3 3D items. But on the heels of that, I joined another collab this year, which I kind of didn't realize there was going to be a 12 weeks of Christmas aspect to it, but there is. In that, there's a suite of products that we've all committed to a different suite every week. So my suite was the fall toile suite, or the autumn one. That's what I chose. So my project, I did a card and a 3D item, which I really love, and you'll love too. So that was my PDF, and those start rolling out as well. So I thought, well, I'm not going to bombard you guys with tons of emails if you're on my newsletter list. So that has on Mondays is when I'm going to send those out. And then if and when I send a normal newsletter, that usually comes out on a Wednesday or a Thursday. So I didn't want to inundate you with all like 3 emails a week. I actually don't think my MailChimp provider will allow me to send that many out. I have a maximum number that I can send, and I think it would block it. So I'm going to send on the Mondays. I think I'll have the PDF from Jen's collab in there, but I'm also going to have the projects from the other one. So there's going to be a project from Jen, and then a card and a 3D. So project, like 3 projects in one email. So all that to say, if you are not on my newsletter list, you want to be on my newsletter list. Get on it. There's a subscription to MailChimp that you need to subscribe to my newsletter, and you can always unsubscribe after the fact. Like if you're just in it, it doesn't matter where you are in the world, and it doesn't matter if you're a demonstrator or not. You can be on my list. So join. There's a link. If you can't find the link, you could message me, although I'm super busy today. But you could go into my blog, tamaraspapertrail.blogspot.com. And you guys, when I mentioned that like last week, seriously, my blog hits have gone from about 100. Like I'll do a blog post, I get about 100, maybe 200 hits on that one. When I said, hey, you need to go over to my blog every now and then, I had like 1,100 to 1,400 hits for the last 3 blog posts I've done. So keep that up. That's huge, because that's part of Google, and Google is an engine drive, like a search engine. So that really helps send traffic my way. So pop in there, leave a comment. It really helps. But anyway, tamaraspapertrail.blogspot.com. Go in there and scroll down a little bit on the right-hand side. There is a subscribe to my newsletter in there. And that way you'll be sure that you're going to get these 12 weeks of Christmas projects. So yes, excellent. Kathy, good morning. Hello, Melanie. Gail's in the house. Yeah, I know, right, Linda? Like your body knows, and you just have to listen. It's like, okay, I guess I'm not going to eat 4 bread products in a day anymore. Good morning, Marisky. I'm glad you got your stuff. Okay, more coffee. A few things to get into. I didn't think I actually had that much to ramble on about, but apparently I did. Okay, so we're going to get into a few things here. First and foremost, I'm mentioning this now. I wanted to wait until next week, but it's out there, and so people have questions, so on and so forth. So let's just get this addressed. Starter kit special. Oh my gosh, you guys. So that is starting October 1st for the entire month of October. Now, I've been doing this for 20 years. In January something, it'll be January, I want to say 23rd, 25th. I'll have been doing this 20 years. I am not kidding. I'm not lying. I'm not blowing anything up your anything. This is the best deal that they have ever had on the starter kit. Good morning, my friend. Hello. Hi, Jaylin. So, you know our normal deal is you pick out $165 worth of product. You pay $135 flat. With that, you get a retired paper pumpkin kit. There is no tax and there is no shipping, okay? Unless you're in BC, Manitoba, or Saskatchewan, you guys pay PST. So whatever that is in those provinces, you pay PST on the $135. Everything else is included. So you're saving like you get $30 worth of free product, and you're not paying the shipping and the tax or the GST. So it's always a kick butt deal, okay? Listen to this. So usually $165 for $135. How about $165 for $48? $48. $48. I can't go to the grocery store and buy 3 items for under $50. You're getting $165 worth of stuff for $48. No tax, no shipping. You are saving, like if you were to buy $165 worth of product through me in Alberta, it'll be more for anybody outside of Alberta. You would normally pay $192.31. Okay, $165 worth of stuff, you would pay $192. You're going to get that $165 worth of stuff for $48. You are saving $144.31. Okay, you don't like that deal? Okay, fine. How about this other? You have another option. You can get $252 worth of stuff for $135. So our normal deal was you pay $135, right? You get $165 worth of free. This one's you pay $135, you're going to get $252 worth of stuff. So it hits both price points. Either if you don't have a lot of money in the budget, $48 is the way to go. If you want lots of stuff and money's really no object, you want the $135 deal because you're getting $252 worth of stuff for $135. And that's saving you $158.71. And that's just in Alberta, right? Like you guys pay more elsewhere because of your taxes and that. And you're getting the free shipping, you get business supplies, you get the paper pumpkin kit. It is the best deal. I know. It's a great deal, Gail, isn't it? But it's just a great way to get a bunch of stuff for a little bit of money. Now, as you know, I think I might do an opportunity, like ask me all the questions for anybody who has questions. I'm going to do a special event on that, I think sometime next week or next month or whenever that is. And I'll answer any questions you have. It's just an amazing deal. And yes, of course, they hope that you're going to stick around. Recognize once you get into the community, once you see what there is to offer, once you taste the discount, once you get into the Canada Facebook page, all these things, perks and benefits, you're active until the end of March. And then you actually have April as well, like that you're active. You don't have to spend a penny in that time. You do not have to. There's no penalty if you don't buy another thing. You can just get the deal, start the car, run away, right? You can do that. They're hoping that you'll catch the bug. Of course they are. Worked for me, worked for, there's 44,000 demonstrators. Not too many start off going, I want to do a business. I think I'll start selling Stampin' Up. No, you get in and then you can't get out because you just love it. You fall in love with everything about it. You guys are my community. I fall in love with you. I can't get out. I'm in. You've got me. I'm going nowhere, right? So that's coming up in October. One of the extra bonuses too is in the October starter kit is you can add the November online exclusive pre-order stuff. You can get items from the newly released September to December mini catalog. You can get all the new products at that deal. So it's sorry, tissue. I need another tissue. It's just stacking all kinds of good deals. If you do decide to place an order after you're in, so say you sign up October 2nd, minutes after you've been accepted as a demonstrator, you can turn around and place an order and you're going to get 20% off your stuff. So I've had some people already say, which is the better deal, Tamara? It's still the same amount of free stuff. It just comes down to your budget and what you plan to do. If you think you will place an order, so let's just say I'm going to snag that deal for $48 and then I'm going to turn around and place an order. That is the better way to go. Get in at the cheaper price, turn around and place an order. You're going to get 20% off, right, as your instant commission / discount, whatever you want to call it. Then you're also going to earn reward points on that order. So if you think you are going to order, absolutely snag the deal for $48. If you're like, I just want that kit, oh my goodness, Merry Christmas to me, get it for the $135 order where you're going to get $252 worth of stuff. And if you just plan to drop, no strings, no anythings, then I would get the more value for the $135. Sorry, my nose is really doing a number here. Anyway, yes, you can get tools like the embossing machine. Absolutely, Gail. Pardon me. So the big ticket items, normally the cut and emboss machine, that's $191, $192. Normally you can't get that in the starter kit because our limit is $165 for the product. But now they're saying, hey, you want $252 worth of stuff? Get that Stampin' cut and emboss machine. Get the bigger ticket items in there, and then you're not paying the shipping on that. Or like, oh my gosh, it's such an amazing deal. Now I see. So I just said, can I still get your kits with well, you're not going to get anything in the mail. Inez, no, it's not coming. So I might have to change the date on my snowman class. We'll see. I'm just gonna cool my jets for a week. We're gonna see what happens over the weekend. Obviously, Canada Post is like, "Rah!" Right? I don't know how this is gonna end. I don't know how long it's gonna go. The last one was 32 days. So I don't know. I might just take the pressure off myself. I might say, you know what, the October snowman class, the Festive Friends class is going to be in November, and my November A Child Is Born class will be in December. I might just change the date right now proactively to take the stress off me. And like, I don't need that in my life. Nor do you. And then people need to plan. So no, nothing that can be mailed is going to get to anybody by me. Okay. And I saw another comment. I don't know where it went. Okay. All right. So anyway, yeah, enough about that. We are having Stampin' Up. So with this starter kit promotion, Stampin' Up is having what they call an opportunity night. Now it's not a night, it's an opportunity event that is tomorrow at 2 p.m. Mountain Time. I can't attend that. But if you're interested, if you're not a demonstrator and you are going, okay, so what? Tell me all the stuff. And I don't really want to talk to Tamara because I know she's just going to sell it and I'm going to want it. And I just want an impartial, like, hey, just tell me why I would want to be a demonstrator. There's this opportunity event that's happening tomorrow at 2. If you want to be a part of that, please let me know right this minute or when you're watching this video because it's tomorrow at 2 and I have to get you the Zoom link. And then I have to send it to you. So you need to be invited, and I need to register you. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know. If you're not a demonstrator, I cannot be there, like in the Zoom. I've got other plans for tomorrow, so I can't be. Tamara will be having an opportunity chit chat throughout the month. I might do it once a week. I don't know, just to get. It's just going to be a one-on-one. No stress, no pressures. Just like you have questions, I will tell you. I'll give you the deal. Like I'll give you the lowdown. I'll give you the good and the bad, right? And the pros and the cons, and then you decide. It's just it's an information gathering event. So don't cancel the class, but choose a second date so people can plan if it needs to be canceled. That's fair, Donna. Yeah, I like that idea. You're right. Don't cancel it. Choose another alternate date. That's a really great idea. Thank you for that, Donna. I hadn't considered that. I just tend to be black and white. It's like, okay, we're just going to move it, and then I've got time. That's a great idea. Thank you for that. I think that's what I'll do. I'll look at my calendar later. Thank you. Right, Gail. Me too. Hey, I know, right, Holly? I was seriously, I'll be reaching out to all of my past team gals going, you can't beat this deal with a stick. There's no downside. There's no downside. So I'd love to have you back, Holly. You've been with me on and off for the better part of 10, 15 years. So I'd love to have you back. All right. Okay. So my classes, we're just not even going to talk about that right now. There are PDF versions. Okay. So you can get the PDF. They're $25 in Canada, $27 if you're outside of Canada, because I do have to bill you via PayPal and there's a service fee for that. So it's 27 Canadian if you're outside of Canada, 25 if you're in Canada. So that's for the Amber Autumn class. That is tonight. Speaking of classes, so Stampin' Up has said, hey, we like what Tamara does. We're going to do that too. Stampin' Up has started selling, well, they've got one so far. They're going to try this out. It's something they're trying that's new. They're going to offer a class, an online class. Now, understand that there is no product included. Okay. It is a class that you are purchasing for $41 Canadian. I guess that would be plus tax. There's no shipping. So you have to order this class through a demonstrator. It's 41 Canadian. And this class that they're holding is going to be October 23rd. There is, it's streamed to, I believe, a Facebook group. She said confidently, questioning everything she knows, October 23rd. You can start purchasing it October 1st, $41. You're making 4 projects. I have a sort of a sneak peek here. 4 projects. And it's using the Traditions of Christmas suite. So this is what they've sent out. So it's a class and like a PDF of sorts. So they're going to give you cutting instructions that are very detailed. You have to prep your pieces and then you join the class and then you have access to the recording afterwards. Hey, Lena, count you in. Okay. I don't know what I'm counting you in for, but I'm excited. Anyway, watch the live craft class October 23rd at 2 p.m. Mountain Time, or you can watch it later on demand. I don't really know. I think So the logic, Pat saying, I don't understand the logic. It's similar to just what I do on a mystery card Monday, right? But there's a fee for them to have, they're producing a document for you for cutting instructions and so on and so forth. It's a great option for demonstrators who don't offer classes, right? So if Sally is a demonstrator and she's like, I don't have the cameras, I can't do what you guys do, I don't want to do it, but I've got customers who would love to take a class. Here's a class that is available to them for $41. They can purchase the product through you. So this is all the extra product that they need. Many people have these, right? Your blocks and so on and so forth. But you definitely need the Traditions of Christmas bundle. But it's a class and it's a thing, and people do love it. Yours is free, and we know we'll love it. Aw, thank you, Pat. It is, and it's just something they're going to try. I don't know. We'll see. Different strokes for different folks, right? So that's something that they're offering new. So that's the classes. World Card Making Day. I gotta hurry up. It's already 10:26. World Card Making Day is October 4th, and Tracy and I are streaming this through our extravaganza event. I put mine together last night, and I kind of love the box. I'm not gonna lie. The box is gonna be on my desk for things other than cards, because there's no way. These are the cards you make, but I have more than 10 cards in my stash. So I am going to keep it on my desk, though, for all of my other bits and pieces. Like I've got, look, I do have, 10 pairs of scissors. Maybe I'm going to keep them in here instead. I have my bone folders. I've got 4 or 5. I have 3 or 4 of these. Like, this is going to be just, it's going to sit on my desk for, like, I'm not kidding. I have 12 bone, I don't need all 12 bone folders on my desk, but I've got all the things. And like, this is what I've got right now, and it overfloweth with all my tools and my pens and all the stuff, right? It's going to sit in here because it's nice. This is sturdy AF. These are the cards that I put together. It took me about an hour. I didn't do it exactly like they did, but I love this card. They have this. For the bow, I just tied a bow. But they like to do this squiggly thing, which I have never made look nice. I've yet to master this. You tie a bow and put it behind. I don't like that look. So I just tied a bow and stuck it on with a glue dot. So there are 2 of 5 different designs. I love this one so much. This one, it's just so easy. So you're getting 10 cards. So it can be done in an hour. I was questioning that. I'm like, I don't know. It took me 15 minutes to put the box together, but maybe if I would have read the instructions, it might have made more sense. Love this one too. Dimension to it and everything. So that's the kit. That is $44 plus tax and shipping. That is called Heartfelt and Homemade, or Homemade and Heartfelt, something like that. What is it called? It is Handmade and Heartfelt. $44. I think the Road to Christmas kit, that one I think is still out of stock. It is coming back though. Whenever you go to the store, you try to order something that says currently unavailable. Those are our kits, and it means they are coming back. We just don't ever get dates. Sydney, it's tamarabertram.blogspot, like blogspot.com. Tamara's Paper Trail. tamaraspapertrail.blogspot.com. I should actually put that down, but I won't, because it's 10:29. On my next live, I'll just have a ticker tape down along the bottom. Okay. So those are the 2 new kits. So the Road to Christmas, that's the one with the little red truck that's out of stock right now. Advent calendars. Ladies, listen up. I do not mean to create chaos, but I have heard that in some markets, they're low inventory. It doesn't say what market. That drives me crazy. So now that the rumor is out there, people are going to be snapping it up, and I fear that it's going to sell it before October 1st. Whatever, it is what it is. It'll be back, hopefully before Christmas. I do not know. I don't like to spread the rumors, but I do know that if you have your heart set on it, you might want to order it sooner than later. If you're like, no, it's not in the budget, and I'm a demonstrator and I want it to go towards my October sales, wait till October 1st. But let me tell you, be up at midnight and order it. Okay. If you don't want to be disappointed, like if it's okay, like again, so you can't get a really great product the minute you want it, that's all right. Christmas isn't until December. Excuse me. All right, that's okay. And then the October, the Advent calendar kit is $136 plus tax and shipping. No small item. If you have Stampin' reward points that you can apply towards that, do that. That'll bring down the cost. If you're a demonstrator, you're going to get your commission off that, and you're going to earn points when you do more. No, they don't, Linda. Stampin' Up will let you know when items are not available and coming back. They let you know on normal products, but not on our kits. The kits, they don't update you. They'll say currently unavailable. That means it's coming back, but you have no idea when. Okay, so our kits are different than our products. If it's like an ink pad, yes, it will tell you when it's expected to be due back, but not for our kits. So I know with the truck one, we don't know when it's back. And this other one, I don't think they're calling it a kit. So if it does sell out, they should tell us when it's due back in. But for our all-inclusive kits, they do not tell us. Thank you, Jalen. Mm-hmm. All right, that's it. 10:31. There's a short list of what's not orderable and when it's expected to be due back. So, not orderable. The Versamark pad expected back September 29th. Tuxedo Black Refill expected back September 29th. Saddle Brown Stays On October 6th. Secret Sea Refill October 6th. Strawberry Slush Refill October 6th. The Grid Paper October 20th. Mediterranean Blooms Designer Paper. I believe that's gone forever. It says to be determined. I think it was last chance and now it's gone, so it's not coming back. But right now it's on the list because it's a manual process. They have to go through and update it. Book Treat Boxes, October 27th. Wonderful Thoughts Stamp Set, October 6th. Trusty Tool Set, October 6th. Grateful Blessings Set, October 6th. Thanking You Set, October 6th. Falling Snow Set, October 6th. Sponge Daubers, October 27. Fine Tip Glue Pen, November 24. Coneflower Celebration Dies, October 20th. And the Sunrise Saline Hybrid Embossing Folder, October 13th. That's everything that's out. What is low inventory? Get it while you can. The gold and silver trim combo pack, peach pie ribbon, low profile sparkle dots, the craft ink refill, the black stays on refill, cherry cobbler pad, shaded spruce pad, night of navy pad, blueberry bushel pad, uninked white craft pad and the refill, the pretty peacock pad, pecan pie refill, summer splash pad, peach pie pad, petunia pot pad, white note cards and envelopes, medium white envelopes. That's a bit of an important one. Thoughtful Designs 12 by 12 specialty glimmer paper. Unbounded Beauty Designer Series paper. Silver Foil 12 by 12. Nests of Winter 12 by 12. Mixed Media Florals Designer Series paper. And the Sunflower 3D Embossing Folder. That's it. That's all. So really, I was only 3 minutes over time. My nose is running like a tap now. I think that's everything. That's it. That's all, friends. I will be here Monday. I already have my layout decided for Monday, for Mystery Card Monday, so that I can hit the ground running. So pop in here Monday at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, and we're going to put together a card. We're going to use lots of designer series designer paper up, a lot of scraps. And well, hello, Lisa from Wisconsin. Hi. It's going to be fun. Use up your scraps. It'll be a great one. So pop in here Monday, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Have a fantastic weekend. I hope you all get out and enjoy the beautiful weather of fall. So yeah, I'll see you Monday. Have a great weekend, friends. Bye.